Dubai, bucket list destination of choice lately. I mean, come on. This is a shopping mall at 11 p.m. Everyone seems to love it, and you will too. So, getting here. You're probably going to fly. And it just so happens you have a choice between two major airports to fly into. Both of them have airlines that service every major city in the world. You can fly directly into Dubai International Airport, or you can fly into Abu Dhabi International Airport and take a bus to Dubai. On my trip, I chose to fly into Abu Dhabi on Etihad Airlines because it was drastically cheaper than flying into Dubai. Etihad runs a free bus to Dubai from Abu Dhabi Airport multiple times a day. It's very easy to find the Etihad bus after you land. All you need to do is follow the signs for Etihad coach service, go out, exit 3, cross the street, and make a right. Etihad will book you a seat on the bus when you book your ticket to Dubai, so ensure you check your tickets to make sure you catch the right bus at the right time. After you board, you'll see it's a very nice coach bus with plush seats and even Wi-Fi to keep you occupied for the hour to 45-minute drive to Dubai. You can use this time to put the prepaid SIM you bought in the airport into your phone. There's plenty of options in the Abu Dhabi airport to buy a SIM, but probably the ones in the arrival hall are going to offer you a slightly better deal than the ones that you're going to see before you hit baggage claim. Of course, it would have been way easier to fly into Dubai, but the money I saved by flying into Abu Dhabi paid for my hotel room. Easiest decision I've made in a while. Take in the desert scenery and maybe a nap, and you'll be in Dubai in no time. You kind of get a little mini tour of Dubai, as the bus will drop you off in a very central location near the Dubai Mall and Burj Khalifa. Once the bus arrives at the Al Wasl Center, it's easy to catch a taxi, or you can also jump on the metro, as the metro station is only about a 5-minute walk away. I always travel light, so I can take the metro from the bus station, but of course if you have luggage, then taxi is pretty much your only option. For me, figuring out how to travel as cheaply as possible is half the fun. So I took the metro everywhere I went on my 6-day trip. But of course, taxis and Ubers are plentiful all around Dubai. For those of you who want to take the metro, allow me to give you some tips. Even the official Dubai Metro website doesn't explain the different fares very well. First, and most importantly, if you have the means, you're going to want to definitely buy a gold class fare. Buying a gold class fare allows you to use the gold class car. And this is an example of a car that's not gold class. Gold class cars are by no means empty, but almost certainly never going to be this crowded, even during rush hour. You're definitely going to want to buy a null card if you take the metro. You can buy a red null card and load a gold daily pass on it, or you can buy a gold null card and do individual trips in gold class on it. Where it gets a little confusing is you can also load a silver daily pass on the red null card. So you need to make sure you specify which one you want when you purchase the red null card. Bottom line, if you're just visiting Dubai, then the red null card is the way to go. Even more confusing, the Metro website says that the red card is rechargeable, but I'm here to tell you, it's not. You need to buy a new one every day. My first stop was the Dubai Mall because there's lots of free attractions to see there, and it also has good proximity to the Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world. Dubai Mall is jam-packed full of free attractions, like the impressive aquarium, the waterfall, where it's raining men, ladies, and maybe some of you guys, and of course the Las Vegas Bellagio style water show, only better. The water show is impressive. Even though it's modeled pretty closely to the Bellagio water show in Las Vegas, the fact that you can get so up close and personal to the water show, much closer than you can in Las Vegas, really makes it a pretty incredible show and a must-see when you're in Dubai. Pro tip: when you're in the Dubai Mall, along with 50,000 other people trying to find the water show, follow the signs to the promenade. That will get you to the best viewing area for the show. Now, back to the Burj. I chose not to go to the top. I'm told it's a great experience, but I had something a little bit more special in mind. I chose to go to the view at the Palm. This is a viewing over the Palm Jumeirah, the iconic man-made islands in the shape of a palm. 52 stories up from a building adjacent to the Nakheel Mall, and you get this incredible view over the island. That's the Hotel Atlantis, way off there in the distance, about 5 kilometers away. So you can get a pretty good understanding of just how long this island really is, and an appreciation for just how high up you are. And by the way, if you think it's hot down there on the street, it doesn't even come close to how bad it's going to feel up there at 52 stories up in the direct sunlight. So just keep that in mind and maybe bring some water with you. The viewing deck is round, so you get a nice 360-degree view of the city around there, and it is quite impressive. Nice view of the faraway Burj Khalifa there. Smoggy. Peak times to visit are during sunset, about 3:30 to 6 p.m. I'm sure the sunset view is spectacular, and you'll also start to escape the heat during that time. But this is what the lobby looked like at 1:30 p.m. when I went. So be prepared to stand in line for a while for sure. I believe you can also pre-book tickets online, which expedites your entry a little. By the way, this video is going to be peppered with metro tips, so here's another one. Taking the metro to the view at the Palm requires a transfer to the tram, and then you also have to take the monorail. Note, you can't use your Metro Null card for the monorail. It's going to be an additional cost of about 10 dirham round trip. That's just under $3 US. The good news is, you get a phenomenal view of the south end of the Palm Jumeirah from the monorail. In a nutshell, take the metro to Souk Realty Station, walk over to the tram station next door, and then take the tram to, amazingly enough, the Palm Jumeirah tram station. Then follow the signs to the monorail station. It's about a 10-minute walk. Take the monorail to Nakheel Mall, go inside the mall, and follow the signs to the view. Easy day. Dubai likes their beer cold, their TV loud, and their picture frames giant. A little obscure and old Simpsons reference for you there. It's definitely worth checking out. Nothing else like it in the world. You can buy a ticket to the top and walk across the top portion if you want. Definitely try to see it at night if you can.
Do you like the building?
It's nice.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This Museum of the Future place perplexed me a little bit. It's extremely popular, and you need to book your tickets at least 2 weeks in advance. But most of what I found interesting can be seen in the lobby for free. Maybe I just didn't get it, but the exhibits upstairs in the paid portion seemed very underwhelming to me. Maybe it was just over my head. That's not hard to do. The building is very impressive from the outside, though. It's worth a visit, even if it's just to see the building from the outside. and the free attractions in the lobby.
To ski Dubai,
Play in the snow
meet the penguins,
or ski on the snow.
stay safe, and enjoy your visit.
I could have used that money. Let's ski Dubai. Located in the Mall of the Emirates, it's well signed and easy to find. You don't even need to buy a ticket to see how amazing it is. Just look for the only snow within hundreds of miles. This place is awe-inspiring. Didn't bring your ski gear to one of the hottest places on earth? No problem. You can rent or buy anything you need. Another must-see for sure. Another reason to come to the Mall of the Emirates is because of the extensive selection of exceptional restaurants, who include the incomparable Bin Typhoon and the great Xiaolong Bao. Truly one of the best chain restaurants in the world, and this one was as good as any. Speaking of good restaurants, let's just say, when I'm in a country halfway around the world from where I'm from, I'm not eating at Tony Roma's. I'm going local. Check out the $1 Million Hummus at the Al Safadi Lebanese restaurant. The kebabs were also excellent. A truly unique Dubai-only experience would be Al Ustad Special Kebab. This is a local's favorite, and I believe the first Persian restaurant in Dubai. The walls are plastered with pictures of celebrities from India and other countries in this part of the world. They even give you free dates to snack on while you're waiting for your food. Highly recommended. Golden Eats was also phenomenal. Check out this spread, under $20. Also included a big bottle of water off camera. A 5-minute walk from the Mall of the Emirates. I don't normally make shopping malls a priority when I sightsee, but when I do, it's in Dubai. Behold, Ibn Battuta Mall, next door to the Ibn Battuta metro station. You see it there on the left. It's home to the most beautiful Starbucks in the world. That's subjective, but I have to agree. I mean, look at this. This mall is interesting because of all the different wings that are dedicated to different cultures, like ancient Egypt, Persia, China, India. It's like a museum. Check out this elephant clock. Even after reading the description, I still don't have a clue how it works, but it's still cool. Pretty neat replica of a Chinese junk. This mall is jam-packed with all of these interesting museum-like displays. It's a little out of the way, but it's still highly recommended that you come see it. Of course, no visit to Dubai is complete without visiting the Souqs. The Gold Souk, 350 stores of mostly gold, but also jewelry, precious stones, etc. Located in the Dubai Old Town, along Dubai Creek. Brush up on your bartering skills. Check this out. the biggest gold ring in the world, Guinness record holder. And then just around the corner, you have the spice souk. Enormous amounts of what I would call exotic spices. Most of them you probably can't get outside this part of the world. I don't even know what these are, but I think I want them. Little homage to Anthony Bourdain there. Just behind the gold souk, there appears to be this kind of local shopping area, which had many of the same stores. Just saying. A short taxi or metro ride away is the Textile Souk. You can buy beautiful, exotic themed fabrics or ready-made outfits. Excellent place to pick up souvenirs for yourself or others. Silk, cotton, embroideries, there's an endless selection of fabrics. Keep in mind, all the souks are generally closed on Fridays. Not too far away, you can check out Heritage Village. Kind of a peek into old Dubai. It's a little touristy, and the exhibits are kind of all over the place, but it's worth checking out. It does have the coffee museum after all. A little bit of an overload on old antique coffee paraphernalia, but admission is ridiculously cheap, and they give you coffee and dates when you come in. Not a bad way to spend a few minutes checking it out. Largest coffee museum in the Middle East. And oh, by the way, the pictures on the internet do not match what was in the museum, and I'm not sure why that is. Maybe grab a meal at the Arabian Tea House, famous for camel burgers. I'm told they're great. A little bonus for those who take the metro here, you pass this cool little fort along the way to the Textile Souk. It's about a 10-minute walk. There's a few of these forts around Dubai. By the way, this is the area with Ustad special kebab. Try to get there early. This was just before the lunch rush. Nightlife in Dubai is a whole nother video, but a really nice nighttime activity is to take a stroll on Dubai Marina Walk. There's a pedestrian walkway that hugs the inlet that feeds the marina, and it's lined with shops and restaurants. The walkway spans 7 kilometers on both sides of the river. Great way to get some exercise, or people watch, or maybe even yacht watch. This mosque is actually a restaurant, but still looks great all lit up at night. These river dinner cruises, like the one on this boat passing the mosque, are plentiful. Sounds like an idea for the Dubai 102 video. I'm definitely going to ride an opera boat at night next time. Look at it, all lit up in yellow lights. Did you realize the ride costs 25 cents? Just 1 dirham per trip. And added bonus, when I went, I got to see the Ramadan lights. Pretty cool. Gives Christmas lights a run for their money for sure. Be wary of scooters and bicycles on the path. Some ride carefully and at reasonable speeds, and some definitely don't. Seems like a recipe for disaster, but I hope I'm wrong. Just be careful. What do you get when you have a Disney-like theme park, only much cheaper and much more accessible and much more fun and much more variety of food? Well, you'd have Global Village. Part theme park, part giant international market, part overall entertainment megamart. There's something for everyone. Pretty much every region in the world is represented, along with many individual countries as well. Be advised, the park is only open December to April. I'm guessing that has something to do with the weather. There's even an Oktoberfest-style amusement park at the end. Each different country stall appears to sell just everything. Someone could spend all day and all night at this place. Don't forget to get a Bosnian sandwich at the Bosnian house. Kind of like a very rustic hamburger, but pretty good. You can get one to snack on while you're watching this. Every weeknight, fireworks, spectacular show, but a little short. Every first Friday of the month, the fireworks is followed by this. We left at 11 p.m. after spending the better part of 5 hours there. Look how many people were walking in as we were walking out. By the way, there is a metro bus that goes there, but it was crowded. Standing room only when I went. Let's go out on a high note here. Miracle Garden, a very unexpected but very awesome highlight of my trip. I don't generally get excited in a horticulture situation, unless it's in this place. This is a real Airbus 380. Prior to seeing this, I was impressed just with the guy who grew grass on his car in Seattle back in the 90s. Speaking of 90s, he can't touch this. I'm just going to let you sit back and enjoy and take it in without subjecting you to any more bad jokes. Stay tuned to the end for a grand total of what all this cost if you want. I would say it's a respectable amount that, dare I say, might be classified as budget travel. This is a working clock, by the way. By the way, I didn't see one bee there. I'm sure they do that on purpose, but I found that remarkable. Of course, this amount doesn't include my plane fare and my hotel, but I still think it's pretty respectable considering everything I did. Now, don't get me wrong, I can afford to take taxis, but this is why I take the metro. Fun fact, this food total was for 2 people. If I would have been solo traveling, the total bill would have probably been under $300. The 6th day of my trip was spent in Abu Dhabi, another benefit for flying into Abu Dhabi. Thanks for watching.